Life's a gamble, bet on black and make sure that you tread softly. Hoop dreams, I had visions on making it the pro. Was therapeutic, I had to use it to calm my soul. Was my it kept control, got me. Every time I used it, it took my soul. Hoop dreams, I had visions on making it the pro. Now I'm doing music, I really do this shit, hear my flow. Went from breaking they ankles, rocking them to the flow. Now I'm rocking mics at every show.
I used to hoop dream I would be in the league. Dream of them chanting my name, Andre for MVP. That went away after a while. I fell in love with the team, I fell in love with the music. Music is all that I need. Hoop dreams, I was just a young with some hoop dreams. I was just a young with some hoop dreams. I was just a young with some hoop dreams.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Home court advantage goes to the Mavericks, playing here in the American Airlines Center.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Doncic. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Poole. Pass to Wiggins. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos. He started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And here is Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got the game going with his first points of the game for Dallas. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnover. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision-making can be that much better.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Here's Finney-Smith. No good on his first attempt of the game. Hardaway with the steal. Porzingis with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Hardaway. From deep. It's rebounded by Poole.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Cleveland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep the defense honest.
Hardaway from outside. That shot off, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And finished off by Wiseman.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Brunson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis is already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's... the limit on what he can accomplish.
Here's Bazemore. Pass to Toscano. 18 feet out. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks trailed by 3. And that one, good.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Oubre outside. Lee outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Looney. Shot clock at 6. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and, Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year. More efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this one.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And both free throws good for a lead.
And at the line, it's all about Consistency with him, his routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And it's Melly missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Toscano's shot is good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
And it's Melly missing. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
I think a lot of teams around the league are looking for this kind of player and this kind of versatility that Kelly Oubre shows off. And right now his teammates are feeding off that toughness.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top. They lead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Oh, that's good.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
The Warriors making a switch here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Stolen by Thompson. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got his first basket.
Yeah, we all know that Klay Thompson's a great scorer, and we should talk more about his defense, so we will here. Intelligent and uses his length that time.
And we hear of players attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Klay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the third day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Kleba. No good there. Good D by Thompson.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas.
In general, Porzingis' size is problematic. The D is not going to have any option but to foul him.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Green with the block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
Curry. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. And that one's good. Burton. Timeout called the Warriors.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Warriors leading by 5. Lee in the posts. Pass to Toscano. Here's Looney. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's stolen by Green. Ball's knocked loose. Hardaway with it. Now Green defending. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. .106 left in the 2nd quarter.
I like Kevon Looney's approach that time. Gets physical, and he's given the shooter some problems.
The Warriors leading. Here's Toscano. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Draymond Green is a great role player on the offensive end on the floor and makes guys around him better because he's willing to make plays and passes. And then he's got that commitment, that tenacity on the defensive end as well.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
It's stolen by Green. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Richardson, good.
Richardson doing a good job of weaseling his way inside. I like to see him work that floater in from time to time.
Here's Lee. Here's Looney. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. That one's not going to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates.
It's good. Curry's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Warriors.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hardaway, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Well, looking to shoot immediately off the pass, and I don't think he even felt the leather that time.
Mavericks trailed by 12. Kleba. He doesn't hit that one. Wiggins with some nice D. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
14 feet away. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
From 10 feet out. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Here's Doncic. Basket good. Doncic has got 7. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And then Cauley Stein with the jam.
Cauley Stein doing what he does best on offense, looking to throw it down.
Floats it up for Wiggins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Cauley Stein. Wiseman with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's Curry with the drive. Looking for Cauley Stein. He gets it there. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Toscano. Here's Looney. Cauley Stein defending. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
Kleba with the bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
From 12 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Looney. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Dallas, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Warriors leading by 9. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. The Warriors pull it in.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Heisman with a wide open look. It's hauled in by Richardson. Down low. A nice shot by Melly.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Lee. Pass to Bazemore. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Mavericks trailed by 7. Now, here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. It's good.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Back to Bazemore. Porzingis with the steal. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll get going. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Curry with it. They double-team Curry. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Curry. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Steph's so good at finishing through contact. Just phenomenal perseverance to get it up and in.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Several teams changing it up here. One is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
High post shot. And the shot no good. A bit short.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Oubre. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Pretty nice work there in the open floor. Hardaway Jr. good at running to the right spot on the court and being ready.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Mavericks trailed by 7. Here's Porzingis. Off the left rim and out. And it's the Warriors' ball. And the turnover again by Golden State.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Dallas calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And an intentional foul right there. The Warriors making a switch here. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Wiggins. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Here's Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Draymond Green around the rim trying to find a little bit of a window to get that ball up.
And that one's good. Burt.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And it's Weissman at the elbow. Over Porzingis. That shot misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Looking to end his cold spell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
So he gets them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Give the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead. Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. So both teams making some changes here. Now Reddick. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And Reddick, here we go. Curry with the steal.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Pass to Powell. Over Green. And Richardson now atop the key. Over Wiggins. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Good on both. So it's the Warriors now. Lob pass to Oubre.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that one's good, Marjanovic. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Draymond Green.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Marjanovic, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Oubre, left side. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 15.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.